We do all kinds of work, a little bit of pond work, do a lot of septic systems, roadways, small roads, pretty much anything that involves moving dirt. We have mostly Caterpillar equipment. Well, we got a couple minis, 304 and a 305. We have a couple 259s. We have a D4, a 315.
It's a nice size. It's the blade is nice because you're on a lot of slopes and you can level yourself out or support yourself. The tight radius, obviously, you get into tearing trees out and you get in tight areas. It's nice. The engine power seems really nice. It's a quiet motor. It's a lot quieter. You can kind of hear what's going on around you, not just the loud roar of the motor.
Well, obviously, fuel has been a big cost we see every day because we fuel the vehicles up every day. It amazes me, even with our 315, that sometimes we can go 2.5 days, and before we have to fuel it up. It is really fuel economical, so that's a good thing.
The hydraulics of it are, that's one thing Cat has always excelled in, is they're nice and smooth, and you can run more than one function at a time and not hesitate. It's almost like me reaching my hand out there and grabbing something. You just pull a lever and it goes. The quick coupler is probably one of the nicest things, just because there's a lot of applications where you're going to use a tooth bucket or you're going to use a ditching bucket. When we first started, we didn't have the quick coupler, so I had to drive the pins out and put them back in, so I know how that worked. And you had to line out jobs for several hours because you didn't want to just switch back and forth between buckets. And with the quick coupler, I mean, within a minute or less, you got it changed, so you can switch back and forth real easy. It's a nice added feature. One of the nice things is, like I was cleaning the bank on the slope, which is a pretty steep slope, and normally with my excavator I'd be sitting at a pretty good angle. Well, when you have a full bucket and swing, it really struggles to throw it behind you because it's trying to pull it uphill and you're just sitting at a bad angle. With this, you can drop the blade down and actually level yourself out, so you can actually swing a lot faster than you normally would. So that was a nice little added bonus. I like my music while I'm working, so the radio position is a lot nicer. Easy access to it, plus the air conditioning and climate control, it's nice. Yeah, I mean, everything's right there laid out. When we first get on a job site, the first thing we do is, check the engine oil level. So the access to that, it's like any excavator. It's pretty simple and easy. Everything's pretty much tried to be ground level, so you don't have to climb all over it.
With using the oil sampling, we don't really have a lot of major repairs. A lot of that has to do with sending in oil samples. With Altorfer, the thing about them, I mean, they're very service oriented. So if we need something, a hose, fitting, whatever the case may be, we can place the order with the ag store, and the next morning at 7 o'clock go over and pick it up. That's been a big help. And then if we have any problems that their shop needs to take care of, I mean, they're more than helpful with that as well. They're salesmen, and they're all very, very good at what they do. If you call them and tell them what you're looking for, I mean, they get you the information above and beyond.
I mean, it's a good quality machine. The blade's nice, the quick coupler's nice, and the zero turn's nice. I mean, it's going to get done what you need to get done.
Almost every day we're doing something different. Obviously, this machine is more than capable of doing everything that you guys said it would do, and then some. Well, I've always said that when you pull in on a job and you've got Caterpillar equipment, the customer feels like you know what you're doing. They think you got it figured out.